I want to start this video by saying I don't like Rainbow Six Siege. I find holding down an angle and waiting for a pixel to change on my screen, well, moronic. You might be wondering, Gatter, what does this have to do with TF2? Well, the sniper rifle is a huge problem for developers and players. The sniper rifle can be known as the most broken weapon in a game, or the worst. In games like Modern Warfare 2 and CS2, all you need to do is hit an insta-kill shot to the body or the head and boom, the enemy's dead. The sniper rifle in TF2 is quite special. Valve purposely made the sniper have the charge feature, as each class is a different health pool and, well, insta-killing a heavy wouldn't feel good for anyone.
The sniper rifle was another tricky design problem. To meet players' expectations, a sniper rifle has to be able to kill an opponent with a single shot to the head.
A fully charged sniper headshot does 450 damage, which is enough damage to kill an uber heavy, but to do this you need to hold down the scope for 4 seconds, and well, that's boring, and the community says the same thing. The sniper is integral to the highs and lows of TF2, and I could end this video now by saying sniper is built to be broken and there's nothing you can do about it. But no, TF2's map design keeps the sniper in check. Snipers love long sightlines. The further you can outrange the other classes, the better, but in most TF2 maps, have 1 or 2 sniping spots where all the snipers go, and really walking into these zones while the sniper is alive, if they're good at the game, is a no-go. So this kind of cuts off certain areas from the map. This is a fundamental to TF2, and most games with well-designed snipers, but if you are the player who walks into this death stone and dies 4 times, and then complain about the sniper, you're the problem, not the sniper. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to get good at sniper. I'm not very good at it myself, but I'm here to defend the sniper. If you enjoy the video at any time, consider liking and subscribing. The community has 2 main problems with Sniper. He's not fun to play as, and he's not fun to play against. Now, he's not fun to play as. This is just wrong. Now back to the Rainbow Six comparison I brought up earlier. Why did I bring up Rainbow Six Siege? As I mentioned in a previous video, and if you couldn't tell by my backlog of Ultra Kill videos, I like games about speed. Games where you can move from point A to point B as fast as you possibly can, with fancy movement. This is why I have hundreds of hours on games like Ultra Kill and Titanfall 2. My favourite FPS PvP game of all time is TF2, and you'll probably guess from what I've said, I've probably played Scout the most, but no, my most class is in fact Sniper.
But Gatter, you're contradicting yourself. You said you like fast games, and Sniper is no.
I'm getting to that. I like Sniper because he's rewarding to play as. If you die as Sniper, it's your fault for having bad positioning or missing the shot. But back to the Rainbow Six comparison. When playing Siege, as the time to kill is so fast, it's advantageous to hold a stairway and wait for an attacker to just waltz into your sightline, and before any angry Siege fans start typing angry comments saying, playing fast by roaming is actually better than holding sightlines. I don't care. You need to be incredibly good at the game to even have a chance of doing well while roaming. Sniper I used to think had the same problem. He dies extremely quickly, being tied in last place for having the least amount of health of all the mercs. And playing Sniper can sometimes feel like you're just holding a sightline. But if you only hold sightlines as Sniper, you're going to die a lot. And you're not going to have fun, and you're gonna say that Sniper is not fun to play as. But playing as Sniper is intended to isn't fun. You need to switch things up. If you're always going to the same place to snipe people are gonna expect you, and you aren't lasting long in a fight against most of the classes. You need to remember that this game has been out for 17 years. People know where most snipers are going to be, and if there's an any way competent sniper on the opposite team, you aren't going to have a fun time. Okay, I sound pretentious. Just saying to go to a different sniper nest sounds, well, fucking obvious. But you need to experiment. You need to find sniper spots that the enemies won't expect, and constantly switch it up. This works a lot better than you'd expect, and you'll spend a lot less time waiting to respawn. I want to quickly address something. Why do most snipers you meet in pub servers normally sit comfortably at the bottom of the scoreboard? Or they're the god of sniping that has thousands of hours on Sniper? Well, I want to mention something called skill floors and skill ceilings. Sniper has one of the highest skill floors, but what does that mean?
Hey, Michael here.
I have no fucking clue what a skill floor or ceiling is, bro. You gotta tell that, please.
A skill floor is how good you have to be at a character and still be viable to the team. and the skill ceiling is how good you can get at the character before the game tells you can't get any better. And well, this game, as I said, has been out for 17 years, so people are pretty good. Sniper is extremely rewarding. I mentioned before, hitting a headshot is just mwah. It's so sad that you have to be decent to experience Sniper and not just die instantly and post angry Reddit comments. Lazy Purple's video, How It Feels to Play Sniper, explains this infinitely better than I ever could. Now for the community's main problem with the Sniper. He's not fun to play against. But when people bring up problems with Sniper, they say it's like a game design problem with Sniper. But no, all the problems with Sniper have their origins with the players. People have gotten, as I said, really, really good. But Sniper is not flawed. Sniper on paper is perfectly balanced. With TF2's amazing map design, it's easy for a scout to flank and then instantly kill. But in practice, this isn't the case. Dying instantly to someone you didn't know existed before is never fun. But you need to adapt to the Sniper. Now don't get me wrong, having not a single other class that can fight Sniper at his range, well, but Sniper, isn't fun. But learning where snipers like posting up is useful so you don't repeatedly get sniped in their sidelines. The community says that the Sniper lacks counterplay, but he really doesn't. The Scorch Shot, Spy, Scout, Engineer, and Soldier are all effective counters to Sniper. Even Demo Knight if you can, or Demo Man if you play them correctly. But as most of this section is going, you need to be some way decent to really do anything against a Sniper. I can't defend Sniper any more than this. Sniper is a character which is broken in the right hands, but awful in a new player's hands. Sniper isn't a character that should be removed, or that should get a major rework. Sniper is overall just a fun class to play, and isn't as broken as everyone says. Join the Discord, I guess?